Wisconsin is looking more and more likely like Mandela Barnes is going to run for governor. A new article in the New York Times just dropped. This Democrat lost a big race. The party is uneasy about his return. Joe Zepecki summed it up nicely. Mandela would be the frontrunner the moment he got into the campaign for the nomination, but I do not anticipate any scenario where you would see a repeat of 2022 where the other candidates bow out. For those who don't remember, there was essentially a four-way primary for Senate in 2022, and all three of the candidates dropped out a couple weeks before the primary to give space to Mandela to start his campaign against Ron Johnson. So that's what he's alluding to there. While nothing is official, it does sound like he will be running for governor this cycle. Reminder that in a recent poll, Barnes had 16%, which was more than double any other Democrat. I actually saw that number as extremely low, given the fact that he's a household name and was recently on the ballot for Senate. The fact that he was only polling at 16, I did not see as a strength, but maybe he disagrees. I don't know. Dan Schaefer, a progressive journalist, ran a poll on Twitter asking if folks thought he should run again, Barnes, or not run again, but run for governor. Only 21% of followers said yes. Over 50% said no. The rest said not sure. And Dan wrote he was genuinely surprised. Honestly, I was also genuinely surprised. It's really hard to know what people think, but that was a pretty interesting indication. I also did a video in the same series, this GovWatch, asking folks if they thought he should run, and I was also quite genuinely surprised by the responses to that. If you want to find that, that's in the playlist, Wisconsin Gov Campaign Watch. So with Mandela almost definitely getting into the race, how you feeling? Who are you supporting? And does Mandela getting in the race change who you are supporting for this current campaign?